صل على محمد وآل محمد. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Inshallah, we will continue with our reading from Mafatihul Hayat. If anybody remembers, we were talking about the etiquettes of eating and drinking. And the last time we covered this section, we talked about how there are some etiquettes that are important, such as washing your hands before eating, and also after finishing eating, you should wash your hands, saying Bismillah, and thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, saying Alhamdulillah after you finish eating. And we also talked about, not walking around while eating. Now today we're going to continue some of these narrations. The next narration is from the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He says that when you are laying down on your stomach, you should not be eating anything. So sometimes some kids, they're laying down, maybe you're playing a video game on your stomach, and then you're eating crisps or cookies, right? Sometimes you do that. So the Prophet says that while you are laying down on your stomach, that is not the right way to eat anything. So you should not eat food in that state. One other narration says from Imam Ali alayhi salam, who says that the Prophet used to say that when you are eating food or drinking water, when you're eating food, it is good to eat food in a state of tahara. So if you are in a state of wudu or ghusl, it is good to be in a state of wudu even when you're eating. It's just mustahab to be in that state. Another narration is from Imam Rida alayhi salam. He says that you should try to eat the foods and the fruits and the vegetables according to their seasons. Okay, so I didn't know what this hadith meant until I was in Iran. And I went to go buy bhindi, lady fingers. And the store guy said, Faslish Nist. It's not the season. I just looked at him saying, what is he talking about? So I went home and I called my mom and I said, what does he mean? She's like, yeah, it's not, back in our countries, there's seasons. You don't have all the vegetables and fruits all year long like we do over here. But that's why a lot of those people are very healthy, because they eat the fruits and vegetables that grow in that specific season. Mangoes only come out in the summer. We can eat mangoes throughout the year. We can eat strawberries throughout the year over here. But Imam Rida alayhi salam is saying that you should eat the fruits and vegetables according to their seasons. So there are specific seasons where these fruits and vegetables grow, and that is what is more suitable for your body as well. Okay, so that is from a narration from Imam Rida alayhi salam. So, ice cream, the season for it is right now in a warmer temperature. Alhamdulillah, the temperature is warm today, so we will eat it today. Now, there are some other etiquettes that are about eating. This is from the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He says that the best people in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are when multiple people come together and eat together. Okay, sometimes I say try to eat food together. It's because of these narrations, because the Prophet says that when you come and eat together in an ijtima, in a sort of congregational and a communal setting, it has barakah. Okay, there is barakah in ijtima. فَإِنَّ الْبَرَكَةَ فِي الْجَمَاعَةِ. There is blessings when you eat together. Also, he says that one of the people that Allah does not like are those people who just eat alone. Okay, Allah does not like it when you eat alone. It is good to eat with somebody, with your family, with your siblings, with your parents. Even in school, there's so many people around you. Try to eat with someone. There's more blessings to eat with someone. Another narration where he says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that anytime these things that are there while eating, your etiquettes of eating will be very beautiful. What are those things? Number one, the food should be halal. Number two, many people should be eating together. Number three, you should start with Bismillah and you should end with Alhamdulillah. Good job. Okay, you should end with Alhamdulillah. Imam Rida alayhi salam, one of his friends says that Imam Rida alayhi salam, whenever he used to eat, he will always make sure he invites all the servants and all the people that worked for him in his house. And even he would invite the security guard from outside. So the people who were outside in his garden or in his security, he would even bring them in so that they can all eat together. He didn't want to eat alone. So that's one etiquette, trying to eat together with your friends. Another etiquette of eating is that whenever there's dastarkhan, so remember sometimes we have a big dastarkhan here, big sufra, like Miladun Nabi. So maybe the grade 6, 7 is sitting on that corner, but they see something that grade 5 has a very special food. So it is not good. The Holy Prophet says that whenever you want to eat, take the food from that is near in front of you. I've seen some people, they go all the way there, give me that samosa, and then he grabs it and he puts it in his mouth. This is bad etiquettes. It's bad manners. Okay, so let that dish come to you, and then you take it from in front of you. So this is, this is from the bad habits, going and putting your hand all the way. Even on a table, by the way, when you're on a table, let's say it's a big table, take the food that is in front of you, or ask someone to pass the dish to you, instead of climbing over and grabbing it like that. It is bad manners. From the other etiquettes is from Imam Ali alayhi salam. He says that whenever you are sitting on the sufra, on the dastarkhan, sit like a simple person. Sit like he says, a slave in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Slave people used to sit like this, very humble. Okay, don't sit like a king when you're eating food. So look, humility even while eating. Isn't that very, very deep? You should be humble even while eating food. That's what Imam Ali says. Another etiquette says that when somebody invites, this one you guys will like this etiquette. That when somebody invites you for food, accept their invitation. You like this one? Yeah. Okay, somebody is insisting, please come to my house, come to my house. Try to accept their invitation. Don't just ignore them or blank them. Okay, so by the way, so this is two ways. I've seen both of these things, right? Sometimes people are inviting you and you just keep making excuses, you don't want to go. That's also bad manners. But on the other hand, the Holy Prophet also says that Allah does not like those people who show up at other people's homes for food without being invited. I've seen this as well. Okay, some people will just tag along. Oh, where are you going? I'm going to this person's house. Oh, let me just tag along with you. I'm sure he won't mind or she won't mind. How do you know? You should call them and ask them if they even invited you. Right? And then you go there and you start eating food, that didn't really prepare for you. So this is very, very important. Look, such simple etiquettes, but these are important. It won't be nice if somebody just showed up to your house and says, hey, give me some food, uninvited. Last hadith for today is from Imam Hassan alayhi salam. Look how many imams we covered. We covered the Prophet. We had a hadith from the Prophet, from Imam Ali, from Imam Rida, from Imam Qadim, now even from Imam Hassan alayhi salam. So look, every single imam has spoken about this. Eating, with good etiquettes. Imam Hassan says that look, when you're eating food, these are some basic etiquettes you should have. You should have a recognition of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So basically have a good, sincere intention. Secondly, you should praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You should say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim when you start eating food. You should say Alhamdulillah when you finish eating food. You should wash your hands before eating. You should sit simply. Okay, and you should eat the food that falls on your sufra. Sometimes, some rice may fall off your plate in front of you on the dastarkhan. Don't just leave it there. It's mustahab to pick it up and eat it. Okay, don't waste it. It is also from the good etiquettes to start eating food from that is in front of you first. And then making sure you take a small bite. Don't take big, massive bites. And when you take a bite, make sure you chew your food properly. And this one is also very important. Don't stare at other people's faces when they're eating. Yeah. Look what it says. وَقِلَّةُ النَّظَرِ فِي وُجُوهِ النَّاسِ. Don't look at people so much while they're eating food. But that's the etiquettes. You don't want to be like, how is this guy slurping his spaghetti in or pasta, whatever it was, lasagna. So this is from the etiquettes. Okay, because sometimes people are eating, you don't want to look at their faces and where the food is going and where the spaghetti is going and where the burger is getting stuck in their teeth. It's bad manners. So look, all these simple, small things, but when you act on them, your eating and drinking becomes very beautiful. And people from the outside, they look at you, they're going to be like, wow, who are these people? The way they eat, the way they drink, the way they talk, the way they sit. It is so beautiful and amazing. We want to copy these people, want to become like these people. Okay? So that's all for today. Inshallah, next session when we discuss, we'll talk about the etiquettes of also drinking water and drinking. So today was about eating. Next time, inshallah, about drinking. Can we have a salawat?